to you the busiest 12-year-old I know, my son, Malique Hawkins.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. By a show of hands, how many of you believe you are leaders? Okay. What if I told you that all of us are leaders? Some of us never exercise our right and divine right to lead. According to Genesis 1:26-28, God created us all in His image and instructed us to rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and over every living creature that moves on the ground. I'm sure all of us can identify at least one person that we consider to be a great leader. But the greatest leader ever is Jesus. Therefore, if He has created us in His image, then that confirms that we are all leaders and have the capability to lead. So, how do we activate the leader that lies within all of us? I propose P and P, purpose and potential. Purpose. We must discover our purpose. We have to find the answer to the question, why am I here? We have to recognize the gift or gifts that God has given us. We also have to appreciate our gift versus comparing ourselves to others and their gift. Our gift makes room for us. It is the driving force we need to be successful. Our purpose is unique. We are originals, not copies. Our purpose can solve a problem. In the words of President Obama, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Our purpose can bring us financial blessings. People will pay you for your advice or expertise. Although I'm only 12, I've allowed my gifts to build my bank account for college. Look at your neighbor and say, do you know your purpose? Potential. We must recognize and maximize our potential. Potential deals with the questions, where am I now and where can I be? To get to where we want to be, there will be obstacles, but how bad we want it will determine whether or not we stay the course and put in the work. Booker T. Washington said it this way: success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed. Look at your neighbor and say, don't stop, keep pushing.
Don't stop, keep pushing.
Now that we've discovered what it takes to activate the leader within us, let's talk about what it takes to be a great leader. We must be willing to follow and be willing to serve. To be a leader, we must also be a follower. We should follow not only Jesus, but other great leaders as well. Miles Monroe once said, one is not qualified to give orders until he can receive them. The Bible is full of stories of Jesus serving others. Great leaders seek to live out the leadership qualities that Jesus portrayed every day. Colossians 3:23 says, whatever you are doing, work at it with enthusiasm, as to the Lord and not for people. Our life's goal should be to serve God and serve others to the best of our ability. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. There is so much going on in our world today. Poverty, violence, racism, illiteracy, bullying, suicide, mental health issues, and the list goes on. There is work for all of us to do, and it starts with activating the leader in you. Will my elegant name please come up? Will you lead? L. Love yourself and others like Christ does. Will you lead? E. Exercise your gifts. Will you lead? A. Accept responsibility for what's going on around you and act to make a difference. Will you lead? D. Dream big. Let's take the challenge of becoming a leader together. Together, we all can lead.